Good evening. Tonight we share our sorrow and our strength. While our medical professionals tend to the wounded, our law enforcement experts work to bring the perpetrators to justice, and our faith leaders comfort those who have lost loved ones. We are left to stand by and confront difficult questions. How could this ever have happened in our city? Who could possibly commit such a reprehensible act? How can we prevent this from ever happening again? What can we do to help? Today, I drove up to the State House. I considered those same questions. Like many of you, I felt sadness, anger, heartache. I thought about my own young son, whose 2 front teeth are missing, just like young Martin Richard. When I arrived at the State House, 2 images stood out in my mind. One was the State Police armored Hummer parked on Bowden Street. The other was a more hopeful sign: the abundance of blue and yellow Boston Marathon jackets worn by residents all around downtown Boston. We held a brief session in the House chamber this morning and then adjourned in memory of the victims, young Martin, 29-year-old Crystal Campbell, and others whose lives have been touched by this bombing. Only 2 official pieces of business were conducted today. One was what we call a sick leave bank for an employee who, it turns out, was the parent of a spectator who had been injured in yesterday's bombing. It was a reminder that while we may be open for business today, it certainly is not business as usual. I want to thank the Duxbury Interfaith Council for hosting this evening and giving us a chance to come together. I want to send our thoughts and prayers to the victims, their families. We honor those lost, pray for the injured, and remember the bravery of all those who helped in need after yesterday's attack. Thank you especially to the volunteers and first responders for their courage, and to the medical professionals at local hospitals who are taking great care of those who are injured. In closing, I was touched by some words I read today from our Lieutenant Governor. I'd like to read them. The sun rose over Boston Harbor today at 6:01. It illuminated a city that grieves but does not crumble, a commonwealth that is at once stunned and committed to action. It cast a warm light on people from every corner of the globe who came to Massachusetts this week to be part of a glorious tradition and instead found themselves bound up in a moment of terror. And so tonight, we share our grief and our resolve. God bless. Thank you.